started.
Okay, great. And you can see me and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Sam Irvin. This is the Irvin Music Studio Wednesday night live stream from 8 to 10. I'm still working on a title. Today I've got Toby Schuetze. How close am I to that last name pronunciation? Schuetze. Oh, yeah. Man, I've known you for so many years. Still working on it. I think I've even introduced you a good 20 times at various recitals and stuff because you're my trumpet student.
Yes.
You are my longest running student, the student who's still with me, who's been with me since my early days of teaching at Asheville Music School.
Yep.
Do you know what year you started taking lessons?
Summer of 2014, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much right when I got started there, which is cool. Yeah, we go way back.
I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, we're going to learn all sorts of stuff about each other during this talk show portion. Although I'm interviewing you right now, so watch it. No, I'm just kidding. You can. We're just having a fun convo because I'm just having this live stream as sort of a fun way to connect with friends, colleagues. You're bordering colleagueness right now. You're about to graduate next year, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you know, are you applying to schools and stuff yet? Do you know where you're going to go?
I haven't applied yet. I haven't really thought about it too much. I've just kind of searched around a little bit. Mm-hmm. But,
you got a little time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why stress about it right now?
Yeah, sorry to bring it up. Hey, do you want to stress out real quick? Yeah, so you are number 14 on the stream, I think. So This has been running for about 3.5 months now. Still learning the ropes. We were experiencing technical difficulties with my nicer, newer webcam not working. So we're back downgraded to 720p with the Q2N. That has its own microphone. These little tiny Q2N cameras I bring to wedding gigs with me. And I sort of stash them like on me. So I record various performances for marketing purposes and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're great cameras for that. Zoom is primarily a field recorder company, you might know, because you're building a speaker for a project. We should talk about that a little bit.
I'd be willing to talk about that, yeah.
That's great. So these have a nice little XY mic. So hopefully that's picking us up. I turned the gain all the way up. Over there, we're on Instagram. Hello, Instagram. Because Instagram is really difficult to run through the computer setup.
Yeah.
I'm using a program called Restream, or it's like a website, a platform that simultaneously broadcasts this to the various Irvin Music Studio social media presences like Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch. And so anybody could be watching on any of those.
Not Facebook Gaming?
I think it's on, I don't know, yeah.
Or what about YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. You said YouTube.
I tried to get on LinkedIn, but I don't have enough followers yet. You have to have 100 followers to stream on LinkedIn.
Make a whole bunch of bot accounts.
I could, yeah. That's the secret. That's the youth perspective that I'm trying to get on here. That's like a little shortcut. Let's see. So 2014. Wow, I graduated UNCA in 2013.
Okay.
The summer of 13. So I was out for about a year when I started teaching at Asheville Music School, who has moved locations. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I guess so, because we had started doing lessons here.
Yeah.
And I think they're opening back up in West Asheville pretty imminently, like pretty soon.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll have a place to do recitals again.
Yes, yeah. I know. I've been really struggling with that. I send out, an email blast to all of my students, like, looking for a place, let me know. And then I did have one student who has like a beautiful backyard stage, like their back deck they've set up as a stage with stage lights and stuff, and a lot of like sophisticated sound equipment and everything like that. But then they had like a bit of a family emergency and had to sort of back away from all things social for a little bit. So Wishing them the best. I don't know if I should say their name or whatever, but still looking for that recital space. You're right. AMS was good for that. I think the new space is even going to be more fancy and with an even more like spread out layout.
Mm-hmm. Hope so. It was pretty cramped in that L-shaped room. So,
that was a weird shape. Like half the audience would be
in the front, and then the other half to the right of you. Yeah.
Yeah, getting the profile.
Yeah.
It'd be tough to get. It was tough enough to get just the two of us in here with all of this equipment, let alone that many people for a recital.
It'd probably be like a cap of 10 people.
Right.
Total.
Yeah. VIP.
Yeah.
They bought tickets ahead of time.
One family member only. You know, you could have 10 students, and that'd probably be it.
Right. Every student has to pick their favorite family member.
Yeah.
Really stir the pot. So, yeah, tell me about this speaker project. Is it like it's not extracurricular, right? It's like a
no,
thing you have to do.
It's for a capstone project in my engineering class. So
because you're going to be an engineering major.
Hopefully.
Yes. Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. It'll probably be pretty rough in college, but it's well, it's kind of hard to explain, but I had an idea of separating all the different speaker types, and so you'd have like your low range or your woofer, and then you have your mid range completely separated, and then you'd have your tweeter or the high range completely separated after that. And I ran into a few problems with the design, and I realized that I was only going to be able to design something as simple as a box, like just a box. So I had to copy someone else's work pretty much for the actual cabinet design. But I'm making the crossover right now, and I have all the components.
A box? So you're still doing the 3 separate speakers, and each of them is their own box?
Yeah. So they're kind of like it's in one like, so all 3 speakers are in one movable cabinet, but they all have dividers in between. So I have like the woofer section's probably about this high, and then the mid range is about that high, and then the tweeter's right about that. So it's like something like that.
Gotcha. This is a powerful speaker.
Yeah, hopefully. It's got.
It seems large, at least.
Yeah, it's got 6-inch woofer, 5-inch mid range, and then a 1-inch silk dome tweeter.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I would love for you to explain what every word of that means, because I'm actually not hip to these types.
So it's like the diameter of the speaker. So theoretically, the larger, the more power it will have. So I kind of kept the bass on the download, and the mid range. The mid range I wanted to go pretty low because of octaves. So if my bass starts at 40 hertz, and then it goes up to like 200 hertz, that's what, 3-4 octaves.
So 40 to 80 to 160. 2.5.
Yeah, something like that. So I had my mid range, because I wanted to separate everything into 3 octaves for the low range, and then 5 octaves for the mid range, and then 3 octaves for the top range, or top range. So
treble.
Yeah. So I mean that's kind of why I went slightly larger on the mid range, because normally you go like 4 inches. I mean, I think your speakers are probably 5-inch because they also cover all of the low range and the mid range.
I believe those are 6.5
6?
inches.
Okay, that makes sense.
But they do have the sub, just like vacuum sort of thing.
Yeah.
Vacuum shaped distiller at the front. I have to explain to everybody why mine are upside down. Because you want the tweeters lined up with your ears.
Yes.
Yeah. That seems to be a priority. So your speaker will just be mono. Is that right? Or are you doing 2?
I'm doing 2.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. But I've come into lots of challenges with like building the cabinet, because I'm paying for a good portion of it. So I've tightened myself down to a pretty low budget in terms of like hand building your own speaker. So I kind of cheaped out on the wood, which was flat when I got it, but as soon as I ran it through the table saw, it like bowed
no.
really, really badly.
Was it?
So,
it's not like balsa wood, but it's...
No, it's construction grade plywood.
Plywood, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so it was flat when I bought it, and as soon as I ran it through the table saw it, got these pretty big bows, and
So it's a Bose speaker.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I could call it that.
Exactly. Yeah. But wait, the drummer's not here tonight, folks.
You need like a separate drum thing for the jokes.
Yeah, definitely. Or a sample pad in general.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. To get real like radio DJ on it. Toby, welcome! Yeah.
Yeah. You could have like the reverb, everything.
Yeah. Welcome. I guess that'd be delay. Well, that's cool about the speakers. So, are you gonna keep them? Like, what happens to the speakers?
Yeah. I mean, I would like to keep them. I mean, they might not turn out as good as I wanted them to, and in which case would turn into a summer project as well, so I could fix whatever went wrong.
Yeah, definitely. Are you having to install like little rubber liners and stuff to prevent buzzing and?
So I don't know yet because they're not constructed completely, so I haven't like done any tests or anything like that. But I think the only seals or rubber that I'll have to use is just in the back, where the back will just screw on instead of being glued together. So if anything goes wrong, I can just unscrew the back and I can take out the parts and replace them or salvage, whatever, instead of having to like use a crowbar and crack open the sides and everything. 'Cause every speaker I've come in contact with that's wood has been completely glued shut. So
why would that?
I don't know.
The case?
I mean,
crazy.
they're probably cheaper speakers, but just
So I love the mental image I'm getting right now. If you bring them to college and you're in a dorm and you're just blowing out like, this whole hallway of the dorm.
Well, if I was gonna bring speakers to college, it'd probably be, I have two in my room right now. They're like the same height roughly, and they have 2 8-inch woofers, a 4-inch mid-range, and then a 3/4 inch tweeter. And so those woofers, so with those two speakers together, it's 4 woofers. So they crank pretty hard. So if I was gonna be really annoying, I'd probably use those.
Gotcha. That's the time to be really annoying, for sure.
It's college, yeah.
Yeah, go out there on your own, do whatever, invent a whole new Toby. No, keep the good parts of this Toby, for sure. Maybe not a whole new Toby.
You could put on like a mask or something. Yeah.
Sure. You could be that weird guy who just wears a mask.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I don't know if you're allowed to do that in this day and age.
Probably not.
Yeah. No. Well, that's cool. So you play the trumpet, and you've had a variety of trumpets throughout the years. You're going to play a flugelhorn tonight, right? Which is sort of a softer, mellow sound.
Yeah.
And you brought your pocket trumpet. We should at least show it off at some point.
I'll show it, but it's having some valve issues, so yeah.
Yeah, as a lot of trumpets do. Your main trumpet for a while was a really nice trumpet that was your aunt's that you had to get back.
It was a F Besson.
Yeah, that was a sweet sounding horn.
It was nice, although it didn't have the nice pop and like sharpness that my old Jupiter has. So in terms of jazz, I always preferred the Jupiter.
Yeah, it can cut a little bit more, like that marching band sort of.
Yeah, especially for funk.
Buzzy sort of stuff.
For funk, it's really good.
Yeah, cool. Well, we can try to get funky. I don't know if I have room for the synthesizer. We might set it up.
Do you have like a bass?
I do have a bass. We can
lay down a bass track then. Yeah.
Yeah. I can get on the drums. We can just set up a whole loop. But that tends to make my guest really bored doodling as I set up the bass track, then go over and set up the drum track, and then set up a synth thing, and then you're still like in the same key on the same chord, like, okay, like, when are we gonna do something new? We are gonna play some jazz standards probably.
Yeah.
I didn't list your piccolo trumpet. Didn't you have a piccolo trumpet?
I do have a piccolo trumpet.
You still have it. You said you were gonna sell it.
Like all my other selling projects, I haven't really gotten around to it. But hopefully this summer.
Well,
I'll
if
have lots of
anybody's
time.
looking for a piccolo trumpet.
Yeah. It's a Bach.
Oh, a Bach. I'm telling you shouldn't sell that piccolo trumpet.
Well, I don't play it all that much, so that's the issue.
Yeah. I guess one day. But if you just let a trumpet sit around, it gets sticky.
Yeah, well, we got it cleaned, and I never really played it all that much. And surprisingly, I do crack it open every, like once a month, and I'll doodle around on it, and then I put it away. I'm like, okay, that's enough for me.
That was fun. That's enough piccolo trumpet.
Yeah.
That's really all you need. I want to take, before we get too far into this, I want to take 2 seconds, hop over to the computer, and make sure that like our levels are sounding good and everything's working. So, do you have your trumpet next to you, or did you leave it over there? Yeah, play us a little bit of waiting music for 1 second. Not to put you on the spot.
If I only knew that.
That'd be good. Or the Jeopardy theme.
That's all I can really figure out about right now. Oh, okay.
All right. Well, we're sounding good. That's the good news here.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
No freezing issues.
No freezing now. I can't believe that webcam. I looked it up. You know, we only had a couple of minutes. I was trying to rush, and I looked it up like Brio webcam freezing, how to fix. And the first thing that came up was somebody commenting, I think on a Reddit thread, like, oh, here's a great fix I found. Buy a different camera. And I was like, okay, well, that's really helpful. Thanks. I've been trying to set up the all the settings through OBS to stream in 4K because I bought the 4K webcam.
Yeah.
But once I started tinkering with everything, I think I've messed something up. So I need to start from the default again and figure it all out.
Yeah, I recently factory reset my PC.
Okay.
And it's never run better. So it's, if you don't have too many important files, then that might be the way to go.
I know it's tough to consolidate everything.
Yeah,
and back it up.
That was my issue. Is just like I was so done with like all this junk on my PC and like half deleted programs that I didn't delete correctly, and so I couldn't delete them, and just like a whole bunch of bugs and whatnot. So I just reset it.
Yeah, that's the way to go for sure. I built my first like custom computer last year, and I had somebody like a videographer, Chris. But he runs Carolina Media, or Media Carolinas. He's like a videographer that I met at a wedding, and he gave me some like videography lessons for a little bit, and then those sort of transformed into him walking me through how to make my custom computer, which I'm really proud of and runs really well, and I'm very thankful for his help. But even with the nice computer, pushing 4K is like a lot of data.
Yeah, it is.
It's like my internet is a limitation there.
Yeah, I can definitely see. I mean, I saw it's on your computer. 720p was like, a megabit upload speed to 1.5 megabits upload speed. So I know I have 200, 300 kilobytes right now. So
I know I should know what you're talking about, but I'm struggling to keep up. I know that I need to gear the output to a certain number of kbps. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, kilobytes per second.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so for 4K, it's something astronomical, like between 20,000 and 50,000.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot because 720, I just kicked it down to like 3,000, somewhere between 1,500 and 4,000 was the recommendation there.
Yeah.
So at least everybody's seeing us, if not super clearly, super functionally, like without freezing and whatnot.
Yeah.
So do you have anything to tell the world, to tell the people about music, about life as a high schooler? Less homework, please.
Yes, please. Well, actually, okay. So I just finished my last exam.
Excellent.
Yesterday was my AP Lang exam. So even though it's weird because I still have a month of school left, I'm pretty much done with school except for engineering. So.
Okay, nice. So your senior year is just engineering classes? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know what my senior year is gonna be, but like for this school year,
did you say that?
I might have. I can't remember, but it's gonna be pretty lax, which is gonna be nice.
Yeah.
So.
That's nice. We just coast on out.
Yeah.
Into summer. Are you still working that day job?
The Ben & Jerry's, yes.
Yeah. Downtown. That's cool. And the hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
You're like right in the thick of it.
Well, summer traffic started up again, so that's always nice.
Definitely. Bigger tips.
Less waiting around. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the winter. It was a lot of waiting around, then getting yelled at by my boss about sitting around so much. And then
you should be like scrubbing a wall.
Yeah, well, they were like, you should be scrubbing a wall or like cleaning the floors, and we're like, I'm an ice cream scooper,
Right.
I'm not a.
That's what you signed up for.
Yeah, that was not in the job description, so.
Right, that's fair. I love being downtown, like in the hustle and bustle. Like I like that we live sort of in a touristy place. It's cool to like go out and I don't know, get a tea or get a milkshake.
Yeah.
Like be in the middle of it. I still haven't been to Ben & Jerry's to say hey.
Yeah, I always see people that I don't expect to see there. Like I saw my math tutor one night. He showed up and I was like, did not expect you to be here.
What was his order? Do you remember?
I think it was a large cup of Cherry Garcia or a small cup of Cherry Garcia. I think it was Cherry Garcia. Because I remember I talked to him about the flavor. So.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Do you guys do milkshakes?
We do.
I love a good milkshake. I usually go milkshake over ice cream.
Yeah, not to say not to order a milkshake, but if you're looking for a malt milkshake or something like super rich, I just recommend going and driving through Cookout or something like that. Because our milkshakes are good. They're just you have to get the right flavors, and if you don't have one of those flavors that's chocolate based, it's gonna be a very thin milkshake, in my opinion, at least.
Okay, I usually just go for the plain vanilla.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how that tastes, but I bet that it probably wouldn't be as good as your normal vanilla milkshake. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So your summer plans are to continue to work there. What else do you have laid out? Anything? Any musical stuff?
Musical stuff? Not really. I mean, unless we do a recital. It'd be nice if we did a recital, because I have not had a big drive to play too much trumpet recently, besides band. So recital would be nice, and then pretty much just chilling out.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we should organize a recital. Maybe I'll have you help me.
Yeah, you should. I'm sure that
Ben & Jerry's.
Yeah, I'm sure that maybe in Ben & Jerry's, although it's pretty small.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that like the high school would host.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Like
get the auditorium for one night.
Yeah.
That's not being used.
Yeah. Because it's not used many nights or any nights at all, I think. So.
That could be cool.
I'm trying to think what else. And then didn't we did a recital like years ago in a church, right? Or a synagogue?
Oh yeah,
it was on Merriman, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Or no, not on Merriman. Charlotte Street.
Was it Charlotte Street?
I think so.
It's a Universalist church. That's right. Where it combines like all of the various religions into one practice.
I think I was too young to remember that or even know what that was. So,
oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
AMS still does recitals there, and actually they just did one, but I missed signing all my students up, so I apologize.
No, you're fine. I wouldn't have made it anyways.
I know, you've been taking a little break. We've had like one lesson a month or something for the past little bit.
Yeah. Although, hopefully, actually, as soon, I think, I don't know, I'm trying to decide. As soon, I think, pretty recently I'd like to start taking lessons again.
Yeah, that'd be
consistent lessons.
Into it. Yeah, we'll talk more off air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know those AP classes, I can only like vaguely remember the amount of work that I had to do in high school, which felt hellacious. But I feel like it's only gotten like worse or like, I shouldn't say worse, you know, because you're smarter for doing all of the work. You know, more and more robust of a schoolwork routine.
I mean, yeah, I'd say I probably bit off more than I was prepared for, you know, for this year, at least this semester. 'Cause three APs at the same time was a little bit much, but I'm done with those now.
Nice, congrats. So, did you do all right?
Don't know yet. So we still have in class time, but because the final exam is over, we're not gonna really be doing too much in class. So like for my science and math, we're just gonna be watching movies and doing like some small assignments to help, you know, get your grade up and whatnot. So you don't have to worry about the exam, so which is nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I took too many classes my sophomore year of college. I remember because I was so stoked freshman year, like I was so enthusiastic. And then like in the music department, I could take, you know, a bunch of ensembles.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting loaded up, and they're all only worth like 1 credit hour. And so I was like in big band and concert band and another small ensemble, and just that work alone of like practicing up all of that music.
A whole bunch of music, yeah.
Tell me about the music that you're playing in band, and are you in jazz band or just the big band?
So,
and by big band, I don't mean a big jazz band. I mean the concert band.
Yeah. So I am in Wind Symphony, and I was in jazz band. We had jazz band during homeroom, but our school took homeroom away, so they moved jazz band to the morning, and I don't have enough of a. I'm not so enthusiastic to sacrifice an hour and a half of sleep or, you know, an hour of sleep to wake up and go to early jazz band. Because I did that in middle school, but it was only for like 40 minutes, if I remember correctly, or maybe an hour. But it wasn't that bad in middle school, but I think it's an hour and a half before school now, so that's pretty rough.
Tough, yeah. I feel ya. I've been working on that myself. I've woken up at 5:30 every day this week, and I've got my Google Home set up to where the lights turn on and music blasts, like right at 5:30, and then I sit there in bed like this for like 15 minutes, like, am I gonna get up? But I've been doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have my bed right next to my window, so as soon as my alarm goes off, it's like I can't go back to bed, which is really nice.
Because the like light is.
Yeah, the light. Well, it's like I have a window like right next to it, and then I have a window, on the same wall that my bed is like up against, so it's lots of light in the morning, which is really nice because I kind of don't wake up from really deep sleep. I'm already kind of like half awake, and then I fully wake up, and it's really nice.
Yeah, when you do snooze, is that what you're saying?
Well, occasionally I'll snooze, but I never never fall back asleep. I just kind of like lay there for 9 minutes and then I get back up. Right. And then it's like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm fighting it. I'm gonna be that person who wakes up at 5:30 and immediately like jogs. Yeah. Just out of bed, jumps out the window.
The morning
starts
routine.
The jog.
Yeah, you have your sneakers on in bed.
That's right. Yeah. Go to sleep with sneakers on. The whole, like a sweatband.
Yeah.
That's my dream. So jazz band didn't happen since they moved it earlier. So
for me at least.
Oh, well, right. Yeah. In the context of our conversation. And the Wind Symphony. So what are you guys playing in there? You showed me one super cool tune by that. What was that guy?
Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was our MPA music.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're working on...
Do you remember the composer of that?
It was like Yagasashi...
I have it written down somewhere. And my phone is streaming Instagram.
I can look it up, actually.
Yeah, let's check it out, because that was well worth it. I listened to some more of his stuff. I found it to be enchanting. Yeah, that is like very chromatic, your part, very rhythmic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very fast.
Probably one of the hardest parts I've played in a while.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can whip out some of those other harder bop tunes you were doing a little later.
Like a chorale? Is that what you're thinking?
No, not bop. Bop.
Oh, bop. I was like, I haven't played one of those chorales in years, but I might be able to do it.
We should do a chorale. Yeah, we could definitely do that as like a warm-up. I think I've got those old chorales I used to use with all my students. But they were sort of hard to read because both parts are on the one staff.
Okay, so it's Machu Picchu, City in the Sky by Satoshi Yagasawa.
Yagasawa.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. Highly recommended by Irvin Music Studio.
It is. It's like a 10-minute long song, but it is really, really cool.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to know what we're playing now, we're playing the Holst Suite.
Oh, yeah.
Suite or suite, something like that.
Somebody is in your class, because somebody else has told me that. Is it Gray? Okay,
yeah. So the whole suite, I'm putting myself on the spot. Seal Lullaby, They Shall Run and Be Free.
This is all part of the whole suite?
Oh, no. So the whole suite is...
Not the planets, but this is a different work.
Yeah,
Holst,
so
right?
It's I can't remember what it's called. It's got this weird name for the first one, and then the second one was like I'll Love My Love, and then the third one is Blacksmith, and then the fourth one is Fantasy on Dargason. So it's a really weird name, but yeah, it's like something you'd see in Dungeons and Dragons.
Gotcha.
Every time we play it, I'm like, oh wow, this is like
Dargason. Where is that?
That's the whole suite, and then we're playing Seal Lullaby, They Shall Run and Be Free. I think we're playing 7 songs in total. It's we played a whole bunch of it today.
It's okay.
I probably won't remember that.
That's fine. Yeah.
I only remember the ones I like, so
yeah. All 7 for one concert.
Yeah.
It's coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
Pipe. Coming down the pipe.
Yeah, it's I think not this Monday, but the next Monday or something like that. So.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. We should find you more performance opportunities because you're a great player.
Well, I need to get better at doing the performing.
Do you get nervous?
Yeah, I get a little nervous. Although it's kind of gone away after I played the Machu Picchu part, because I was like a solo part pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
So after I played that, I was like, oh, that was really not all that bad.
Yeah, putting yourself out there with something super challenging can add a sort of a confidence boost in your tool belt. It's like, oh yeah, I can do that. A notch in the belt, which I've never, I guess you put another notch in your belt when you're better at something. Mm-hmm. Doesn't that just mean that your belly's getting bigger?
I guess.
I've never really thought about that colloquialism too in depth.
Maybe it's like
right
talking
now.
about your ego.
Yeah.
Or so. It's like
as
your
like
ego's belt.
Yeah. Bloated ego. That's what you want from challenging yourself. No, ego and confidence. There's a distinction there, for sure. Can you see what the clock says? Okay, we still got 15 minutes to chat. So what else did I bring up that we were going to talk about? We talked about your speakers.
Mm-hmm.
School plans.
College.
School. Ben and Jerry's. trumpet.
Yeah.
Why don't you grab your pocket trumpet?
Oh, yeah.
Let's look at that thing. So this is just like a little travel trumpet that could fit easily into a suitcase or a shaving kit. Not quite a shaving kit. It's super compact. That little thing is pretty cool.
Yep, and it plays just like a trumpet. But,
Right, same. It's in B flat and everything.
Yep. And if the valves weren't so stuck, I got that one unstuck though, so I can play a G and an F and a B flat.
Can you play just taps? Starts on G. Excellently done. Yeah, that's great. I've got a couple of students who take trumpet lessons specifically just to learn taps. So they can go play at veteran funerals and stuff. And one vivacious older chap named Frankie Turner, he's probably not watching this, but hello, Frankie Turner, he plays it at sundown in his community every night because he did like a bunch of research into the song, and it just signifies sort of like the end of the day. Like when it was first like popularized or whatever, it just signaled that like the camp's shutting down, and that somebody's watching over you and that you're safe, you know, and stuff like that. So he steps outside his house and blasts taps into his whole neighborhood, which I love. Just at sundown every night. Although he admitted at our last lesson that now that sundown, because he works
it's
like
so late.
Yeah. He does it a little early. He works some weird job that he has to be there at like 4 a.m. This is some like first shift or 0.5 half shift or something like that. But yeah, Taps is a beautiful song.
Yeah, that reminds me. My parents and grandparents would always, like, every time they'd see my trumpet or bring it up, they'd always be like, "Oh, you should play taps tonight." So. Quite a few nights I've played taps at sundown, so that's pretty funny you brought it up. I remember someone showed me a video of a guy who does that. I don't know his name or where he's from, but he does the exact same that Frankie does, and just every night he plays it. So it was funny you brought that up. So I was like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That is like, it's a bugle song technically, but it's one of the most stereotypical trumpet songs. What are some other like trumpet tunes?
Gosh,
they're
just trumpet.
Yeah, like who are famous trumpeters? I mean, Louis Armstrong and stuff, but he sang too.
Yeah. What about the that one?
The Star Wars theme from
it's an army song as well. It's like what you play when you wake up.
Oh, Reveille.
Reveille, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, definitely. Cake. The band Cake.
Don't know who that is.
Iconic trumpet parts. I feel like I've tried to show you Cake a few times.
Maybe. I don't remember. I think I remember a band named Cake.
Yeah, maybe. They did Going the Distance. Girl with the I don't know. Short skirt, long jacket. Is that?
Don't remember
Ring any bells?
No.
Wasn't there one really famous flugelhorn player? That you wanted to learn one of his songs at some point?
Yeah. It's I might be able to. I learned it, but I haven't played it in years.
Maybe it'll jog our memory.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's right on the tip.
It was really, really. Yeah. I don't remember the name, But I remember that they talked about it in Doctor Strange, the first movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was when he was operating on the person, and he was listening to music.
Have you watched the second Doctor Strange yet?
I have not.
Same here. I haven't made it there yet.
I'm a little bit nervous because after what Disney did to the Star Wars movies, I'm worried that they might mess up Doctor Strange. It was
Doctor Strange 1 was Disney, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was just like, I feel like sequels nowadays are getting less and less
meaty.
Yeah, and I don't know. It seems like they're more of like a money grab type of operation.
Oh yeah.
So I'm a little bit nervous for Doctor Strange.
The reviews are mixed.
They are?
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I eat it all up.
Uh-huh.
Until like typically like the last sort of action sequence of anything, I'm like sort of like yawning. I like the sort of cerebral like what's happening, the spacey stuff, the really cool like big CGI stuff.
Yeah.
But then like all the explosions and poses and
yeah,
stuff.
if there is one thing that Disney does good is that they don't really cheap out.
Yeah.
On what they do.
It's the complete opposite. I think it's the most expensive.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, because with all of like the Boba stuff, the Book of Boba Fett, and just like the last 3 Star Wars movies were just like, oh, okay, you spend so much money on the CGI, can't you just like get a, like a swords choreographer, or what was it called?
Oh, choreographer.
Choreographer, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Get it a little bit more watchable.
Yeah, if you look at like the first movies, they're so like, and the last ones are like, yeah, exactly.
A whole lot of like 2 people holding onto each other, pushing.
Or like really like they're swinging a broadsword, but in reality
right.
That's just like
a baseball bat.
It's just energy.
Right.
Yeah. If you want to get into Star Wars lore, I'm more than willing to.
That's true. It should be weightless.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
There's like multiple theories, but it's pretty much just pure energy.
We can definitely talk Star Wars lore.
Yeah.
Although you've probably got me beat for sure. Did you watch all the like cartoons and stuff like that?
I watched all of the Clone Wars. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, but not Rebels.
Not Rebels yet, but when I got COVID, I didn't really have anything to do, and I didn't have my computer, so I just got on Disney Plus and started watching Clone Wars.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, it definitely made that week go a lot quicker. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Was that tough?
It wasn't that bad for me. No.
That's good.
But
Yeah, I thought we were almost past it, but now I've got friends and students getting picked off left and right again. It's definitely still around. Watch out, everybody. All right. I think we are. I feel like we left a hanging thread though, because how did we get Star Wars? The Star Wars theme is brass.
Yeah. Although that's more of like French horn.
Oh, French horn. Yeah. It is, I guess. Yeah. I know. As a teacher, you want examples of that stuff. Mm-hmm. Super Mario Bros. Sounds good on a trumpet, but it's not technically a trumpet song.
Isn't it a xylophone or?
It's a synthesizer because it was made like for video game music, so it was on 8-bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is like a whole genre now of people.
Yeah.
Rocking 8-bit music.
The 8-bit is definitely very nostalgic.
Yeah,
in terms of like getting on your 3DS and loading up Mario or something like that.
It's true. I like that you're nostalgic with the 3DS. That's a couple of generations
Well, what's just funny is that I actually never had the 3DS. So my neighbor had a 3DS, and I'd always go over to her house and play on it. It was just really funny.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They were cool that you could. Those were like the first ones that you could connect wirelessly. So in middle school, even at like lunch where you'd be having to sit far away from one another, you could all be like rocking
the same game.
DS.
Yeah,
that was cool. But yeah, I think here, why don't you get out your phone and look up like top 10 iconic trumpet songs? Just because I'm curious. I get so deep into the technical exercises, the techne, of how to how to play, and then the old jazz tunes that in the real book or whatever that you could play on any instrument. I don't have like those popular go-tos, or at least I think about them and then I forget about them. So give me the top 10. What do we got?
Would you mind signing into your Wi-Fi?
Oh,
because I have no cell in this corner, so
that makes sense. Yeah.
So it took me so long to get Machu Picchu.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got it.
Yeah, thank you.
Top 10 iconic trumpet tunes. Let's see if we know any of them right off the bat. Know how to play them or know of them.
Let's see. Okay, well, so I guess the 25 great, according to, what is this? AmbientDJ.com.
Okay.
25.
The hollowed source.
Yeah. It was what Google gave me, so 25 great songs featuring a trumpet. So not quite what I looked up, but it'll be close enough.
Just the top 10 though.
Cantaloupe Island.
Cantaloupe Island.
Oh, Cantaloupe Island.
The worst fruit, so I don't...
Actually, I enjoy cantaloupe.
Oh,
Cantaloupes, yeah? They're very nice.
They're better than green melon.
You don't like honeydew?
I don't know, one of them...
Oh, honeydew is super good as well.
Either of them, I could just pass.
See, fruit... The only fruit that I've had that I didn't like was durian.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But jackfruit, like all of the Asian pear, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I had some jackfruit this week, that like barbecue jackfruit stuff. Yeah, it's good.
Anyways.
It's okay. Okay, yeah, number 9. Wait, was that Herbie Hancock? Does it have the... Okay.
Yeah, Herbie Hancock. All You Need Is Love, which we played.
That's true.
Yeah.
But is that really All You Need Is Love? Because that's like the French or the Canadian national
Beatles.
anthem. But then the trumpets go away after they do the French national anthem?
I guess that's true, but it's
Is it the French national anthem or the Canadian national anthem?
Aren't the Beatles British?
They are, but it's definitely not the British national anthem.
So probably
that
French, I would assume.
Maybe,
Like
yeah.
Europe. Yeah.
Another fun fact that we should probably know. Did you know that the piano solo on In My Life by the Beatles was recorded at half speed? And then they sped it up, so they recorded it like an octave below on the piano, and then sped it up.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a fun fact.
Well, the more you know, I guess. Yeah.
A couple of guests ago told me that, so yeah.
You're passing on that information.
That's
yeah.
right, yeah. It's a callback for the live stream fans. Okay, let's...
All right, let's see. The Distance by Cake.
Told you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're huge. You gotta, if you play trumpet, you gotta listen to some Cake, man.
You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon.
Paul Simon.
Simon.
You Can Call Me Al. Yeah, that's ringing a bell. I think I played that in a soul band at some point. But I don't remember how the riff goes or anything. Okay.
Cheerleader by OMI.
No clue.
That's a Under the Caribbean theme, according to this.
Okay.
The Rascal King by the Mighty Boss Stones.
The Mighty Boss Tones is ringing a bell, but I haven't listened to them much. What number are we at? Are you counting these?
4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 6. So this is 7. The Hustle by Van McCoy.
Oh, you're not doing a countdown? You're doing a count up?
Well, I'm just going through the thing, so it's whatever.
I thought we were doing a number 10.
Well, unfortunately, this is what Google gave me. Not only did it not search quite what I asked for, but
Google, when are they gonna pull it together?
It didn't give me the 25 top. It just gave me the 25.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wait. So give me a couple more. What was the last one?
Cheerleader. Or wait, yeah, Cheerleader.
And the Mighty Boss Tones.
Oh wait, no, The Hustle. That was the last one.
The Hustle.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. I thought that was a synthesizer. Okay. Let's do 3 more.
Cantaloupe now. by Maybe that's what it's spelled like. It's cantaloupe. It's not cantaloupe.
It's
cantaloupe, okay. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I wonder if it's like a remix.
It uses Cantaloupe Island sample.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like whoever was putting this list together really
likes Cantaloupe Island, yeah.
Yeah. Huge Herbie Hancock fan.
Rise by Herbert Alpert.
Okay.
Feels So Good. That's the song.
Oh, by...
That's the song on Flugel, yeah. But that's
but you
how,
don't remember
that's
the
number
artist?
10. Chuck Mangione.
Chuck Mangione, yes.
Yeah.
He's sort of the Kenny G of trumpet playing, right?
I don't know who Kenny G is.
Kenny G's like this. He like popularized jazz clarinet. Yeah.
I didn't.
He's got big hair.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. You're asking.
It's a
Asking
pop
me the
culture
wrong question.
thing from like
Yeah.
the 90s. Well, on that note, let's take a small break and then we'll get set up to jam and we'll play some chorales. I'll grab my trumpet too. Maybe we'll do a Arbin duet.
Yeah.
We will do a lot of jazz standards. And thanks again for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, sweet. Give me 2 seconds and we will be clear. Although we won't really be clear because the Instagram will still be going.
Okay, well.
Oh, Gray Murray says that it is Holst's second suite in F major.
Ah.
Thanks, Gray.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Be right back. back on live so you can make sure that
Do you want to use this stand instead?
Yeah, that looks more in the middle of us.
Yeah.
At least when we're sharing. But yeah, that should be good. Just sort of keep it tilted back. That way it won't be sort of up in my space. And I'm going to have to blow towards that as well.
If you want to just like, I can move it over there.
Here. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot to unmute the the other mic, and I will be muting this mic. That probably won't pick up our voices that much, just so you know. Okay, so will you play something into that mic? That would be like music stands?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, those would definitely block our faces.
I guess that's true. Or just like, yeah, that would.
Camera stands. That would be the jam.
Yeah.
Because I think the better, that's how you lose those camera pounds.
Mm-hmm.
The higher up the camera is, basically the top of our heads, I think, look the best.
Although, I'm wearing a hat, it can't be too high up.
That's true, yeah. I know, I was wondering about that. We're inside. There's no...
It's more of like a part of the outfit.
A style thing. You came, you're looking styling. You've got like a gray, black thing going on. Brown. This is going to be a little difficult to read in the dark. Oh, no, but I think we got it.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the angle.
You feel good about it?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, sweet. Okay, let's try it.
I'll be bottom?
Sure. 1, 2, 3. Sure, that's just the top 2 parts of like a 4-part.
Yeah, that doesn't sound quite right. I also have to warn you that this is pretty flat.
Should I pull my tuning slide out a bit to match it? Here, let me get your C.
And then the G's even worse, but it's just the G.
I think that's better.
If you want to, can you play your G? I just want to hear about it. was like,
well, we were doing a good job of lipping it around, I think.
Yeah. There's a few parts where I was like,
yo. Okay. Let's move to the Irvin book. Oh no, you didn't get the spiral bound one?
no, well, I got it off whatever the one they had on Amazon. It was like the cheapest.
Oh, was it a little cheaper? Let's go to those duets. I think it's page 160 or something.
What is
320?
What is that for then? It's not the time to be looking for that. So you said 160? Well,
further along. Oh, that's it. I mean, what number is that? Let's go down to the first couple.
That's marching band music.
Cool.
Shows you how little I use this.
You should use the Irvin book. 3 hours a day, minimum.
3 hours?
Yeah.
You read the Irvin book as well.
Right, yeah.
Alright. Duets for 2 cornets. So which one's...
I don't know, whichever... That first one looks great.
Okay, start with the first one?
Yeah, why not?
I'll be bottom again?
We're just going to do a couple of these.
Bottom again?
Yeah, sure. We can switch it up. You want the top?
I mean, it's easier to do bottom on this.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's try
Plus, it's still kind of a warm-up, so...
1, 2, go. That's fine. Let's do one more and then get into the more fun jazz.
All right.
Might come back and do some.
Might as well do one on the second page then.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you want one of these tough second parts, like the air here? We could do America.
You want to try it?
Taps earlier.
Ooh. I remember air. Air is like the hardest piece. Like the second part of air is the hardest one in this entire book. I feel like.
You want to do the top part?
What about America?
Okay, let's do it. Feel patriotic, everybody. I'll take the first part.
Okay.
Ready and go.
Sweet.
All right. Sort of an odd arrangement of that.
Short and
sweet.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've got my real book here.
Okay, so we
keep
can
it to show it off. The live stream.
Yeah.
It's so beat up. So you call them, because you know which ones you've got down a little better.
What about Black Orpheus?
That's a great one.
I remember that was one I kind of learned for the flugelhorn. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because I looked it up and I saw a guy on YouTube playing it. So.
Let's do Black Orpheus.
So, once through, solo once through.
I'll take one.
You want to take one?
I'll take the head again.
Okay. I probably won't do anything during that then. I really know what to.
You can. Just hit some chord tones. Bap.
Yeah.
Bap. You can lay down just long roots, whole notes,
Mm-hmm.
with some backing stuff. But it's up to you. You don't have to.
Yeah. I'll do what feels comfortable.
Natural.
Yeah.
All right. You want to start with the outro?
That's whatever. Yeah.
That's okay. Here, let's test out that looper again and see if maybe I change my guitar settings a little bit.
All right.
I can get a little bit.
My first valve is sticking like normal. So.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you're gonna
a month and a half, and it's almost out already. So. It's not really that. It's like. I mean, I hadn't played this for probably like 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hadn't played this since we got done with. None of the valves were stuck. They're just a little dry. So.
Gotcha. Couple of things. What's next? Also, on your phone, can we look up the feed on YouTube and see if our sound is okay?
Oh yeah, of course.
And then, yeah. But first, tell me what's next.
What is next? Not that.
Maybe not that one.
Yeah, not on the flugelhorn.
You did a great job of learning confirmation.
Yeah.
You had it burning.
What was it? Black Orpheus and Black Coffee.
We can do black coffee.
I don't think I want to do that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it looks like all my tabs have fallen out.
Oh no.
So.
You can look at the table of contents. That helps.
What about 4?
4.
It's a
All
little
right,
bit
I
of
haven't
a-
played this one in a while.
Alright, and YouTube feed. What's your channel name?
Irvin Music Studio. Sounds good to me. What do you think? Well, let's get some trumpet in there. And the settings from the loop, so that's
Okay,
good.
sweet.
All right.
Oh.
But I'm not going to take a solo on this one. I'm scared.
You're not gonna take a solo on this?
Right.
Okay.
All up to you, Tobes. Let's do it. You want to count me off?
It's gonna be like bum 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 bum. So. Oh. Yeah, you want? Okay, yeah, I see.
A 1?
1,
A 2?
2, 1, 2, 3. That was a little bit of a improvisation going on, but
exactly. Yeah, we made it through though. 4. That's a deceptively tough tune. It's so catchy right off the top with those little figure. But there's some serious left turns.
Yeah.
In there.
Well, it also doesn't help that I haven't played any of these in at least 2 months. So.
Yeah. Well, so let's choose. Let's take it down.
What about a like a slow?
Yeah. Ballad. Blue Monk, or what have we done together? Autumn in New York. Autumn Leaves. Bessie's Blues. Black Coffee. Could have made a set list beforehand, probably.
Yeah, we probably should have. What if I
You had those tabs going. I can't believe they all fell out.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this book's been kind of neglected. What about Misty?
Oh, Misty, that's a great tune.
Let me see. Yeah. Or yeah, let's do Misty. What page is that?
277.
With this, I kind of was go my own speed, and I hold stuff out longer than it's written.
I'll
Do you
try
think
to follow
you
you.
think you just look at what it's written and be like, okay?
I know this one pretty well.
Okay.
So we can do it.
All right. Do you want me to count off or just start?
You can just start. Or Bessie's Blues.
Whatever works. I probably prefer Blue Monk. Man, I wish I had my trumpet though. Now, cause
oh yeah, is this sort of difficult to wield? What's up with your Jupiter? Where is that?
To be truthful, I just like forgot it at school. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm gonna be completely truthful.
Well,
so,
thank you for bringing honesty to the live stream. Authenticity is a big part of Irvin Music Studio. 52. A 1, a 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. We're just warming up. Once the hour's over, we'll be like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now. Yeah. What about Bessie's Blues? Because I accidentally switched to. I really dislike Bessie's Blues, but it's in B flat blues.
Why don't we do Mr. PC? Have you done that one before?
I have. Is that in B flat blues too?
No.
Let's do Mr. PC
blues.
and then
Wait, we can do Bessie's Blues. Let's do that.
Bessie's.
I won't throw you off. And then maybe All of Me.
Yeah, whatever.
flat blues, just so you
Oh well,
are on the same
think
page.
for some reason isn't there a good section of B flat blues in there though? I remember I used B flat blues over this.
Yeah, the 4 chord is a B flat. So
Yeah.
there's that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll still try.
Okay. Okay, a 1, a 2, and a 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting it. We're warming up. We're getting there.
I do not remember that song as much as I thought I did. I'm not gonna lie.
We spent a lot of time on that for some.
I couldn't get those
competition or
I couldn't.
something.
Yeah, it was MPA or no, West Region.
You got second in state one year. I feel like I should have said that a long
Yeah,
time ago in
well,
the interview.
Yeah.
That's good.
Maybe I don't have
be
it for that
proud.
song.
Your ego belly should be huge.
Yeah. What'd you say, Mr. PC?
Well, we just did 2 blues. Let's do something else. What about All of Me?
All
Have you
of
done that? Or The Girl from Ipanema? Or Recordame? Have you done All of Me?
Yeah, I did this for recital in a different key though.
Well,
Yeah.
that'll be good. Do you want to read on with me in my key?
I think I got this.
That would be easier for you.
Yeah. Sweet.
All right.
So, you want to count us off?
Yeah.
How fast is this?
Bam, ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Yeah. Okay, what about a bossa?
A bossa?
I mean, we did Black Orpheus, but why don't we do... Did any of those I was naming earlier, like Recordame or Girl from Ipanema? How Insensitive?
If I had my trumpet, I would insist we do Night in Tunisia.
Ah, yeah. I don't think it's in the real book.
It is.
Pull it. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Can I play it on your trumpet?
Unless you don't
do you
want
mind
to.
if I use this mouthpiece?
Oh, that's okay with me, yeah.
Actually, I can use this mouthpiece.
Okay.
If that works with you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, get on there.
Ugh.
So we're doing a Night in Tunisia? Oh yeah, Toby on the... Alright, stop showing off and flip to Night in Tunisia.
I thought you were gonna.
It's not okay with me, it turns out.
Oh, okay.
Move on.
Whoop.
I don't really know that. Oh, I know it's slippery.
Yeah.
I keep it loose.
You don't have a stopper either.
I don't have a guard now.
Well,
that was good. That was a good solo.
Do you think I could just keep using this
up the loop.
until?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's okay.
Thank you. Because that is anything pretty much above a C is like playing above a G on this. It's quite annoying.
Why don't we do? I said that. I started saying that before I even registered one. Record-a-me.
Record-a-me.
Do you know that one?
What page? 370.
337.
It looks familiar. I think we've talked about it, but I don't think I've learned it.
Bad.
What about this? What's this? Sticking up.
Let's play That's Amore. No solos.
Ooh.
I love this tune. It's
Sight
so
reading?
corny.
Sight reading?
Yeah, it's super
why not?
easy.
Why not?
It's super easy. You got this. And you've got to know this song, too.
Okay.
A little slower. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
I do, but isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've heard the whole thing though.
Yeah, it was like an eBay commercial a long time ago, like 20 years
Probably.
ago. Everybody said like nobody wants to play with it because it's too corny.
Yeah.
But I love it. So like over the top. I'm into it. Okay, well, why don't you got a few minutes here left? Do you want to call the last couple? And the pressure's always on when you're trying to decide. What about All Blues? Do you know that tune?
No, I don't.
What about Autumn Leaves?
Oh, Autumn Leaves.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was
Even
what I
though
was
it's
thinking of.
Spring?
Yeah, oh my gosh. That's what I was thinking of when I was playing All of Me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I can't believe that. I was like, this isn't how I remember it. Is that pass? That's gotta be pass.
Ladybird, Impressions, in a Sentimental Mood. We can't land on Autumn Leaves, though. We gotta play one more after that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Didn't we work on All the Things You Are for a long time?
I don't think so. Maybe.
What was the last tune? Not Confirmation, but the other bop tune that we were working on last.
Oreo?
Oleo?
Oleo.
Did we work on Oleo?
I think so.
Do you have to
Maybe. I can take a look at it.
Alright.
yeah, this is what I was thinking of. That's why that was so confusing, because I played it in my key, and then I read that song in that key. That's why it was so weird. Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you want me to? Dun, dun, dun?
Yeah, however you want to do it. Let's. Yeah. Let's start on your solo again. Come on, why?
Uh-oh.
Technical difficulties. Oh well. Run your solo.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Go on. It did feel very final.
Well,
were you
enough.
giving me some accompaniment?
No, I thought I heard you stop and play a chord tone, and I was like, oh, it must be beginning. I was not expecting that. And then you're like, second to last line, so I was like, might as well just swing back into the solo.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was worried that I was stopping on you.
I was like, yeah, this sounds really fun.
everything up.
Well, and then, yeah, I mean, I can't really say we played much in class today. But
Cherry Pink and the Apple Blossom White is a wonderful song.
do I know it? Actually, I'm gonna take a look at the table of contents.
That's
Next, okay, we have to make a plan next time.
Next
If there is a next time.
I think I'm gonna do a season 2 once I figure out all the technical
Yeah.
differences of the same order of guests back.
Oh, what about isn't that a relatively quick one?
Yeah.
Cool.
You got a good handle on this one?
I think I do. I remember playing it, at least some. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
This is a tough tune.
What about Mr. PC?
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, go back in the book a little bit. Oh, sweet. Alright.
You got it at that speed, or you want it more like doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo? Okay. A 1, a 2, wait. Yeah, a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
my lips pulled something together, and they're like, hey.
That was a good little jam.
Yeah.
Again, the live streams just to like get together to play music for fun. You know,
Yeah.
we're not trying to put on a concert necessarily.
Yeah.
You know?
Luckily not.
But people can tune in to watch us like experiment and mess around. You got some good licks in. I mean, that's good. Some good stuff.
Imagine if I was able to play a month before this, like outside, and actually play the songs.
Well, we will have to do this again. Maybe I'll give this another shot.
Yes, please.
Maybe
I can learn confirmation.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
Maybe I'll get working on with Gray on some comping. Just chunking chords for you.
Bunk, bunk. Oh, I should have asked if you had the trumpet bone.
Oh, I don't.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna say that'll be pretty fun to crank out some music on.
I know, that thing is super sweet. Yeah, I'll tell you where it went off air. But that is the end of being on air. So thank you so much for joining us, whoever might have watched this.
Yeah.
I am Sam Irvin. This is Toby.
Schuetze. Yeah.
Schuetze. And this is the Irvin Music Studio 8 to 10 Wednesday live stream, title in the works, in Asheville, North Carolina. I didn't say that up top.
Well,
I feel like that's a selling point. All right. Anyways, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, no problem.
And
thanks for inviting me.